It's Cosmo with Cosmo's Black Dog Outdoors. We're in the second part of a 5-part series with the belly boat, long gloves, dog safety, ice, all that stuff. And I want to share with you a project that I did that's currently, they don't sell it, it's not on the market, but it's fabulous. It makes you warm, dry, and actually more buoyant. I took regular gauntlet gloves that only go just below your elbow. How many times have you waded with your elbows up in the air because you're in deep water? I had shoulder surgery on my right shoulder. I don't have any cartilage left in, and it doesn't even like to do that. What I did was I sewed the back, and I just put them on like this. It goes over your shoulders, and you're waterproof all the way to your armpits. And since they're neoprene, they're kind of like the dog vest, where it's just kind of a cut to fit kind of deal. And so you just trim it up. If your arms are longer, I had to cut them off. I'm not that tall, so I had to cut them down here a little bit. But if you're taller, leave it long. Just customize it to yourself. If you're using the belly boat, you must use a life jacket. So I made a plug and play deal where I sewed the opposing clips on the back of the jacket. Clip it in like that. So it makes it almost like a glove coat, if you will. And so you actually have, the neoprene is buoyant, the life jacket's buoyant. If you go down, you're gonna float, you bob right back up, it's not a big deal. And for you guys that don't swim or don't really like the water, the belly boat, the gloves, and the vest all give you added buoyancy. How I made the gloves, I just bought me a pair of gauntlet gloves, took the waders, cut them off right at the boot. Then I pinned it, and I came in here, and you can get it from Van Dyke's Taxidermy. Cabela's owns them, but it's Van Dyke's Taxidermy, and this is a synthetic sinew. It's made out of polyester. It's virtually break-proof. It's rot-proof, so it's actually perfect for this application. So I just kind of took some stick pins and pinned that to where I wanted it, and then just took a needle and thread and sewed back and forth all the way around. And then I just hung the glove up like that and took Aqua Seal and just filled up that little crack there, and then slathered it around over the thread where the holes went through, and now it's waterproof. I'm so used to them now that when I wade out into the water, I have to be careful, because if I don't have them on, I'll just keep on going and get wet. So it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. It's a project that I think that everybody can do, and it's one that once you make a pair, you'll never be without them. I took another pair of waders that I had that wasn't even worn out and made a second pair of gloves because I just did not want to be without them. And so then I also take them for another guy if we're out there doing decoys, and both of us are picking up. But these gloves don't quite have the dexterity, and so you get used to them after a bit. But if you do neoprene gloves with this, the decoy line will cut the thumb, and I've actually taken all my neoprene gloves and cut them up and use them for patches on waders with Aqua Seal, because they're just junk. So these are good gloves. Take the legs on some waders, sew them on, Aqua Seal. You're warm, you're dry, you're buoyant, and you'll never go back. This is a second part in a 5-part series. I look forward to seeing you guys later. It's Cosmo with Cosmo's Black Dog Outdoors. See you next week.